The film opens with narration and fiery visuals revealing the history of the Ash people, Na6 who live near Pandora's volcanoes. Centuries ago, they were deeply spiritual, but human mining poisoned their land and disrupted their connection to Awa. Forced to adapt, they embraced fire and warfare. As a result, they are now isolated, bitter, and untrusting of other tribes. This sets the stage for a darker, more morally complex Pandora. General Ardmore leads a powerful new RDA fleet back to Pandora, this time targeting volcanic regions to set up long-term human settlements. Using advanced fire-based terraforming and heat-shielded tech, they begin building bases in Ash lands. Their goal: make Pandora survivable for humans permanently. The invasion is quieter but far more dangerous than previous brute force attempts. Awa stirs in warning. After the events of the Way of Water, Jake and Neytiri help unite displaced tribes into a refuge known as Sanctuary. Located deep inland, it's a hidden zone where Na6 of sea, forest, and plains cultures coexist uneasily. Jake struggles to keep the fragile alliance from fracturing. Each tribe has their customs and mistrusts the others. Unity is possible, but the cost of leadership is high. Loak is haunted by his brother Netium's death and his perceived recklessness. He isolates himself, training alone and growing bitter toward Jake's commands. He's torn between wanting to lead and not knowing who he is. His connection with Spider grows, offering a different perspective on family and loyalty. Despite his pain, something within him is changing. He feels a growing bond with Awa. Spider lives with the Sully family but is emotionally adrift. The knowledge that Quaritch is technically his father gnaws at him. He questions where he belongs, among humans or Na6, and what it means to choose a side. Neytiri is cold toward him, still unable to forgive his bloodline. Spider starts secretly observing RDA movements, hoping to find his own purpose in the conflict. Scouts sent by Jake to reach out to the Ash people vanish. A second team confirms the Ash Na6, led by the intimidating war chief Varang, are alive and militarized. They wear lava-hardened armor and paint themselves in ash and soot. They distrust Awa and believe survival requires strength, not prayer. Their homeland is deadly and volatile, surrounded by molten rivers and geysers. Neytiri begins to experience visions during her trances, disturbing memories and spiritual warnings. She sees fire consuming the Tree of Souls and blood in the rivers. Awa is trying to speak to her, but the message is fragmented. She realizes that this war is not just about land or survival. It's about the soul of Pandora itself. Old trauma resurfaces as she prepares for battle once again. Quaritch has survived and is being used by the RDA as a field leader, but is not the same. Na6 instincts and residual human emotions clash within him. He begins questioning orders, disturbed by flashbacks of Earth and memories of his son. While leading raids, he hesitates, something the RDA begins to notice. He's evolving, and his loyalty is becoming unpredictable. The RDA sets the jungle ablaze using experimental fire weapons and mechs adapted to lava conditions. Jake rallies a counterattack, but many Na6 fall due to unfamiliar terrain. Banshees can't fly in the heat storms, and the forest is quickly turning to ash. It's a brutal, humbling defeat. Jake realizes he needs new allies and new strategies if they are to survive this new form of war. Against Jake's orders, Loak and Spider sneak into the volcanic heartlands to find the Ash people and plead for help. After a dangerous trek through sulfuric air and lava tunnels, they are captured. Varang is ready to kill them, but Loak challenges her to a trial by fire. She agrees, seeing potential in his spirit. If he survives, he earns her respect. Loak survives the deadly lava beast trial, shocking the Ash people. Around a volcanic campfire, Varang shares her tribe's story, how human pollution broke their sacred bond with Awa. They no longer hear her voice and believe only strength matters now. Loak empathizes, realizing they are not evil, just broken. He pleads for unity, planting the seed of alliance. Kiri, sensing a great spiritual disturbance, enters a deep trance using a new sacred spring. She's transported into a vision realm where Awa speaks directly through spectral flora and lava spirits. Pandora is sick. Fire has entered her heart. Kiri is told she has a unique connection to Awa, deeper than anyone else. The balance must be restored, and she is the key. During a skirmish, Quaritch saves a group of NA6 children instead of executing them, confusing even himself. He hides this act from Ardmore, but the RDA's AI surveillance flags his hesitation. Spider finds evidence of his father's conflicted choices and is torn between hating him and believing he can change. Quaritch now walks a dangerous line between redemption and doom. Varang travels with Loak to Sanctuary, meeting Jake and the Metkana. The tribes clash culturally, but Kiri and Neytiri mediate peace. To formally seal the alliance, Jake must undergo an ancient rite in the fire caverns. He faces searing hallucinations, relives old battles, and accepts his flaws. Emerging reborn, he earns Varang's full trust. General Ardmore unveils the Ignis device, a fusion-powered weapon that will burn the planetary neural network, severing Awa's consciousness. It is powered by a desecrated spirit tree root. The plan is to ignite the biosphere slowly, forcing Awa to surrender or die. Time is short. The device activates in 3 days, hidden beneath the RDA's volcanic base. The NA6 tribes strike the RDA base from 3 fronts: Ash cavalry on lava plains, Metkana attacking underwater pipelines, and forest warriors from the skies. Massive battle scenes unfold with lava beasts, war mechs, and spiritual chaos. It's the most visually explosive and emotionally intense sequence of the trilogy. Each tribe showcases their unique strength. During the battle, Kiri channels Awa fully, her body glowing, eyes white, vines and magma merging through her. She disables RDA systems psychically and manipulates nature to protect the NA6. Lava flows turn against the enemy, earthquakes split their base. She becomes almost godlike, but risks being consumed by Awa's raw energy. Quaritch infiltrates the RDA base and discovers Ardmore intends to kill Spider. In a final act of redemption, he turns on the RDA, freeing NA6 prisoners and sabotaging the Ignis device. He dies in the explosion, saving the planet he once sought to conquer. Spider mourns him but finds closure, saying goodbye to a man who became something in between. With the RDA retreating and their fire technology destroyed, the NA6 unite under a new council. Varang re-established her people's connection with Awa, beginning a cultural healing. Neytiri performs a ritual of forgiveness for Spider. Jake, worn and wiser, prepares to step down as leader, trusting in the next generation. In the Ash Lands, Kiri plants a glowing Awa seed in volcanic soil. New life sprouts in a place once thought dead. Loak takes command of a united NA6 defense. But as the skies darken again, a mysterious object enters Pandora's orbit, a hint that the real enemy may be yet to come. Fade to black.